My lovers, welcome to my channel. My name is Made for Love, and welcome to a special message. Before we get into this, guys, thank you so much for those that reached out. My throat feeling kind of better, kind of not. I don't even know what to think. So if I'm huskier than usual, you know what's going on. But I thought it was just me alone. But I've noticed quite a number of readers have been doing this throat thing as well. So I'm not sure exactly what it is about, but it seems like it's a collective thing, because this is just so strange. All right, anyway, let's get into this reading. Let's see who's bringing this message here, what kind of energy they're bringing in, who are we dealing with. And this is how you're going to know, well, this is how, one of the ways you're going to know if this message is for you. Okay, it ain't for everybody. Don't try to make it fit. 1 and 2, there's a measure of honesty with ourselves that we must bring to the table, okay? Because that's where it first starts. It also it starts with integrity to self, and then you can have integrity with other people. So it makes no sense coming to watch these readings with a particular person in mind, and then trash talk the person and say that you're not interested. Clearly you're interested, you're here. Okay? And I've also noticed there's some people as well that they watch the videos and then trash tarot. Like, there's something incredibly, there's a disconnect there. So that tells me that somewhere, somehow, there's not been an integration within self. You know, somewhere, somehow, there's a fragmentation. And that's something that needs to be addressed. If you're not interested, then you won't be watching. You understand? And if you didn't believe in tarot, you won't be watching. So, like, you know. So there's an integrity issue there that must be addressed, you know? That's all I'm saying. All right, anyway, just thought I'd say that. We first must be honest with ourselves, and then we can be honest with people. And that goes for everything in life. Everything in life. All right, let's see who's coming in here. Who's coming to deliver a message to their whoa, I spin that card. You know, I'm going to read it upright. I came upright anyway. Yeah, I spin that card. All right, we have a hero, heroine. So someone that wants to do the right thing. And then it also says passion for a journey of personal empowerment. And we keep getting this card. It's like someone has decided. I'm just going to turn this down. Someone has decided to embark on a particular journey. It could be a twin flame journey. It could be their own personal journey to self, whatever it is. But this card has been coming up steadily for about 2 weeks now. I would say about 2 weeks now. They've decided to take this uphill climb, and they recognize that you, the viewer, you are a guide. You are an integral part of this journey, whatever this journey is. And they're recognizing that there's something that looks like a mountain in the way. But when you start climbing, you realize it's not a mountain anyway. So for a lot of people, you might be away from your love because initially you might have thought that, you know, there were so many things that separated you guys, that you guys were so very different and nothing could work out. Maybe it was the distance, maybe it was your religion, maybe it was culture, whatever it is. So you made this whole massive mountain. But then when you really start climbing and love takes over, you realize this mountain is really an anthill. Easily fixed. Once we focus on what's important, creator and love, easily fixed. Then it's not really a mountain. It's just something that we created in our head. Something that someone put there to divide. Because it's all about divide and conquer. It's all about fear. But once you release fear and step into love, you step into a journey of love, then there's nothing to worry about. What obstacle? What bloody obstacle? What religion? They're all trying to divide people. Athletes, So this person has stamina for the journey, dedication to transcending physical limits, including handicaps, development of personal willpower and strength of spirit. So this person is stepping into their own. They're recognizing the strength that they've always had deep inside. Not just their physical strength, but the strength that they've always had deep inside, and they're ready to assert that on anybody who tries to imprison or exercise control over their spirit and their soul. So this talks about exercising control and exerting your will over codependencies, toxic relationships, addiction to substances, anything that's not for your highest good. This person is recognizing, this feels like the strength card, honestly. This person is recognizing that they're a lot stronger than they thought they would. Because they may have been stuck in the same kind of paradigm for a long time because they felt that they did not have that strength of character to change. They did not have that strength of character to resist. But now they're recognizing, now that they've stepped into love, love of self, love for others, they're a lot stronger than they thought they were. I think we're really seeing a shift here, you know. And yes, my camera view is different today. I'm just playing around with different views that can really ensure that you guys see all the cards. We have here Liberator, negative aspect. Let's see the negative aspect. Imposing your own tyranny over those you claim to liberate. Ignoring legitimate constraints. Okay, so what I'm getting here, this person is now stepping into this position of love, free will, because they were a tyrant in the past. And they're now freeing themselves from outmoded beliefs about themselves, about other people, about love, about relationships. Right? They're recognizing that a lot of the programming that they had no longer pertains, and in fact kept them trapped for a very long time and trapped in things that were very, very negative and were not for their highest good. So this person's realizing that. They're realizing that when they thought they were free, they were really in a prison of their own making. Or maybe it's of their parents' making. It could be their ancestral making. Their ancestors' making, honestly. Because we've been getting that message about, you know, breaking ancestral curses, making ancestral patterns and templates that are toxic. Because not all ancestral patterning is beneficial. There's some things that, you know, families have been doing for generations that have been very toxic, and, you know, the children grow up in it and they adopt it as, you know, it's real, it's acceptable. For example, wow, especially in the Caribbean, it's like or men, you know, they're taught to be philanderers as far as I'm concerned. And it's something that's, you know, that's almost acceptable. And there's a lot of pressure on men, even when they don't feel like being philanderers or womanizers or players. There's a lot of pressure on men to be that, or else they get accused of being something else. They get accused of not being a man if you don't have these multiple women all over the place. But gradually, we're seeing men breaking these toxic patterns. So for a lot of you, these are the kind of patterns that are being broken. So things that were thought to be acceptable before, to have multiple women, to have different relationships here and there. In some smaller societies, I mean, before you even date, you have to bring people home. In the island that I'm from, you bring people home because you don't know if some ancestor was out there, you know, sowing his wild oats. You don't know if the person you're dating is one of your blood relatives. You know, so these toxic patterns that people have accepted were real, were correct. All these things, they're being broken. They're being broken. And new templates, more wholesome templates are being set down. We have here pioneer. So this person might be a pioneer. They're going to be a pioneer for their bloodline. I keep getting that bloodline story. They're going to be a pioneer. They're going to do something new and set a new vision for, yeah, I'm getting the true chill, so I'm on the right track. They're setting a new vision for their ancestral line. Okay? Pioneer, passion for doing and creating what has not been done before. You see, this person got enlightened by spirit. They got enlightened by love itself. And love itself told them that what their ancestors have been doing, what their family bloodline has been doing, has to change if the new generation is to step into an enlightened future, and it's to be part of this new earth and this new paradigm that's been set down. We're going to get 2 more cards after this. I'm really guided. Let's stick to the number 7 today, because it is divine intervention that's causing all these things to happen. Alchemist. What I'm getting from this, alchemist in reverse. So we're going to look at a negative aspect. But what I'm getting from this, and I've been getting this message in my spirit, a lot of people, they are breaking. I keep getting back to this, breaking ancestral templates. A lot of these people, especially masculine energies, no, not male, masculine energies, are breaking templates that are concerned with greed. So that connection with the material world, lust, power and the abuse thereof, and the abuse of feminine energy. An abuse of feminine energy could be the abuse of spiritual gifts, or disrespect for spiritual gifts and disrespect for intuition, but also the abuse of feminine energy as female energy, energy that women naturally possess, energy that the feminine, the divine feminine possesses, which is that nurturing aspect. The abuse of the female, not having that respect for feminine energy, throwing these things to the side. Okay, what is it? The way how we speak about women's intuition, and we discard it as being paranoid and all that kind of stuff. That disrespect, a lot of them, they are purging these things. Not having respect for the feminine energies in their life, a lot of them are purging these things, and they're really seeing the rise and the importance of that feminine energy to balance, just to be a balance for what's happening, right? So we have here alchemist in reverse. So I'm thinking this is one of the things that they're breaking. So they're breaking programming, toxic programming, and they're also breaking the abuse of spiritual gifts, misuse of the power and knowledge that came through spiritual practice. I told you guys. So these are all the toxic patterns we're seeing here. So this person, they're doing things differently. They're doing things differently. They're going through a transformation. This is all part of the journey that they've decided to embark on. They have decided to step into their power so that they can liberate self and liberate future generations from programming that no longer serves them. One of these things that they're liberating their ancestral line from is the abuse of spiritual power and power generally. And they're learning to really love. Don Juan in the light aspect spotlights your positive seductive qualities. So they're really learning to appreciate the divine feminine and the energy that the divine feminine brings. So this is stepping into respect for feminine energy. Yeah. And then we have here shapeshifter, negative aspect. Projecting any image that serves your personal agenda in the moment. So this person, again, this is another toxic pattern that they're breaking. That duplicity, pretending, manipulation, lying, not having integrity, just, putting on a mask that suits you in that particular moment. So these are the things that this person is breaking. The person that's coming through, this is what they're breaking. These are the toxic ties that they're breaking. All right, so let's see the backstory. All right, so guys, you know what's been happening with my backstories. They've actually been, they're backstories, but they're also the message. So let's see what Spirit does to me today. I have to be alert, because I'm there giving the backstory, and then they're like, Yeah, there's also a message. You need to read that. All right, let's. Whoa! Somebody snapped. Somebody snapped. The pressure was too much. Somebody snapped. What the hell? Somebody did a complete turnaround. Let's see what the hell's happening today. All right, energy of this reading. Somebody is balancing off themselves, balancing off their masculine and feminine energy. And we saw it, bam, early on. That's the energy that they're coming in with. It's about respect for that Venus energy, that feminine energy. Because they're now loving themselves. Jeez, I could read the whole story from here. Yeah, they're saying goodbye to this emotional immaturity and all this stalking. They're coming forward because they're loving themselves. Yeah, they're saying goodbye to the past and soul ties of the past. Wow. It's good that we get a confirmation. All right, let's see the backstory or the message. I think I'm going to know with the first few cards. Let me take out 4 cards first, and I'll tell you for the backstory or front story. Because I'm not going to get caught again. There I am telling my backstory, and it's really a message. I'm not going to get caught. Let's let all the cards come out now. I'll put 4 cards as a foundation, and then I'll know exactly where this is supposed to be heading. Let me get 1 card. By the time I see these 4, I should know exactly what direction. Do I head in the past or the future? All right, let's see what we got here. All right, we got 10 of arrows. This is 10 of swords. All right, this could be front story and back story. Okay, in the past. I will attempt to say the backstory, and then we will look and see if there's a message. In the past, there was a massive betrayal. Somebody stabbed someone in the heart, in the front, in the legs, in the arms, straight through their third eye. I mean, this is pain beyond pain. But the good thing about this betrayal was everybody knew where everybody stood. You see, before, everybody was in limbo, waiting. But then when this betrayal happened, the lines were pretty well drawn in the sand. So there's been a betrayal, an end of a cycle. And a new cycle has begun, whether both parties like it or not. Because endings mean something new has begun. So this is 10 of Swords, Gemini, Libra, Aquarius energy there. After this betrayal, some smarty pants, the one that betrayed, recognized that the person that they betrayed was actually their 10 of coins, their 10 of pentacles. Total wish fulfillment, their longevity, and the future of their bloodline. Yes, smarty pants. Right? So after they betrayed this person, hurt this person to the core, that's when they recognize, oh my God, shit. This person is my happiness. This is the one I'm supposed to be with. This is the one I'm supposed to build a foundation with. Oh shit, oh shit, oh shit, oh shit. What have I done? Taurus, Virgo, Capricorn energy. What have I done? They recognize that they were just absolutely immature. Absolutely immature. This is the Page of Arrows, the Page of Swords. They were absolutely immature. So instead of coming and making things right, what this person decided to do was stay in the background, stay in the silence, and stalk instead of coming forward like a man or woman or masculine or feminine, coming forward and taking accountability for their actions. They decided to remain in this energy. Gemini, Libra, Aquarius energy. But now they're recognizing that they have to do something or else they're going to lose their 10 of Pentacles. So now they're thinking about bringing a message of love. We have here the Page of Wands, the Page of Fire. They want to bring this passionate message of love. But I want you to notice how this person is showing up. This person is in beginner's mind, meaning they're in the Fool's energy. They are now starting over. This person has been reborn. This person is not on your level. When it comes to love, they are like a child. When it comes to emotions, they are like a child. They're now learning how to love. They're now learning how to communicate in a constructive manner. Okay? So when they come forward, and they are going to come forward, you're going to listen to them with that in mind. That this is a person that's learning. And you have to treat them with beginner's mind. Even though they might be a 60-year-old or 70-year-old person, they are now learning this lesson of love and communication. Look how they're showing up. They're showing up as a page. This is actually Gemini energy. This is actually this is a Knight. This is a Knight of Swords. So they're not coming forward to speak the truth. Or they weren't speaking the truth in the past. But now they want to bring in this message of love here. Let's see what else is going on here. So after they stabbed you in the back, they realized that you were their total wish fulfillment. And the future of their bloodline. Oops. Yeah, so now they wanna communicate big time. They want to talk about their love. They want to hop in their car, the plane, whatever, and come towards you. Because they're now recognizing who you are. They thought you were dispensable, disposable. That's why they felt very comfortable stabbing you in the back. You were disposable. But then Spirit stepped in, showed them something different. Showed them, hey, that was the one. So now they want to rush in with communication. They want to rush in with these arrows of love. Yeah, because they free themselves. We saw the Liberator. They free themselves. You see, how they were acting in the past, and we have 8-8. So some of you might be seeing 8-8. Some of you might be seeing 10-10 as well. Or 1-1 or 11. I want you to know that how they were operating in the past and the inconsistency that they were operating in. You were not seeing them in their true self. What you were seeing was family patterns, ancestral patterns and programming. That's what you were seeing. You weren't really seeing them. You were seeing their family. You were seeing how they were raised. But they have broken free from this negative thought pattern. They've broken free from these toxic patterns of the past. And that's why they want to come towards you. They want to be that pioneer that chooses love. What's this? Yeah, they want to follow the lover's path. I told you. I left this card in purposely. They want to follow the lover's path. I just told you this person chose love. They found the strength within to choose love. And that's the journey that they've decided to step on. The journey of self-love, and also your love journey, your love story. They've decided to follow the lover's path. I knew it would come out. Usually I take it out by saying, no, I'm putting it in today. Yeah. And because of that, they're getting rid of any third parties. They're getting rid of any external influences. They're dealing with their mommy issues. They're dealing with their daddy issues. They're dealing with their family issues. So that they can step on this lover's path. Everything, all these external people that had a say in your connection, they're dealing with that, and they're stepping into their own knowing. not relying on the intuition of other people. Because that's an important part of loving yourself. Trusting your own intuition again. Trusting yourself again. Because after a while, when we've been through enough horrible relationships, it's hard trusting yourself again. So, sometimes you rely on other people to give you feedback instead of trusting your own intuition. But then you realize nothing was ever wrong with your intuition. And the times that you went astray in the past because you did not listen to your intuition. So a big part of loving yourself is learning to listen to your own intuition. Even when other people are telling you, hey, that doesn't make any sense. You have that knowing. I got 3 of Wands in reverse. So this person now, they're getting impatient because they realize a lot of time is passing by. This is also a number 3 card. So again, third party. And again, it's in reverse. So they're getting rid of all third parties so that when they come towards you, they can make a solid offer. But they're also feeling that impatience because it's been a long time and they know they have to step towards you and declare their love. And to set their intentions. State their intentions, or maybe to set their intentions, but state their intentions towards you. This is the 3 of Wands. Leo, Sagittarius, Aries. So they're getting rid of all outside influences and third parties. They're freeing themselves and stepping into self-love, because the Ace of Cups comes before the 2 of Cups. You can't have 2 of Cups unless you love yourself. So they're following their intuition, recognizing their divinity, their royalty, how special they are. And this is driving them to manifest this new beginning in love, both for themselves and for both of you. Cancer, Pisces, Scorpio energy there. So they want a new beginning in love. They were confused before. They were living in illusion. And some of them, you cannot wholly blame them for the confused state they were in, or in the illusion, because some of them had a lot of interference by family members, by karmics, third parties. Some of you might not believe in it, negative entities. Trust me, guys, I do spirit release. We see it all the time, especially when it comes to twin flames. The dark's motive is to make sure that you guys never come together. There's all sorts of interference. So there's a measure of compassion that we have to extend as well. So they were very confused. They were living in illusion. And some of these illusions were done on purpose to make sure that this person never found out who they were and what was their purpose. Yeah. So they were there at a crossroads. And this really resonates with what I've been seeing with a lot of other readers as well, especially for the masculine energy. They've been in a crossroads for about 2 weeks now. Really looking at what their options are. Not pretending to look at what their options are. Really looking at what their options are. And choosing to step on a new path. So guys, you see, it started off with a backstory and then it's a front story now. Yeah. Because they have been in hermit mode. I mean, really examining themselves and examining this love and really trying to figure out what is their attachment to. Look at this person. They're obsessed. They're supposed to be writing their bloody music. What are they doing? Drawing you. They're absolutely obsessed. Their thoughts is on you. Their every waking moment. And you might be their muse. Inspiring their creativity. We have Virgo energy there, the Hermit. Alright, let me get 3 more cards. Yeah. In the past, they were holding back on their love. And even now, they're not even sure if you will accept their cup of love because they've screwed up. This was a massive betrayal. This is not any slight betrayal or where they might have ghosted you or anything like that. This is betrayal. Active betrayal, not a passive one. Pisces energy here with the Knight of Cups. Let's get 2 more cards and then I'll look at this person's headspace for you. So we know that they want to come forward with communication. And communication regarding their feelings. Yeah, because what they want to do is manifest a new cycle with you. Start a whole new world with you because they recognize you are the one, you're the one pulling the strings. You're the one in control. Look at behind her back. She has that string there. But this could also be the string that connects you guys. Maybe she is his lifeline. But this is what this person is trying to manifest. A new opportunity in love. A new cycle. Because they recognize you are the 10 of Pentacles. And that's why they're saying goodbye to the devil. That's why they're releasing codependency and toxicity. That's why they're fighting temptation. To be with you. Alright, let me look at the headspace for you and then we'll go to the extended, okay? Alright, so headspace. So we had backstory there and intentions. Let's see headspace. Tell me if this view was better for you guys, okay? Alright, the energy of this reading, the Hermit. Shining a light in the darkness and seeing things for what they really are. Holding on to a connection. Healing themselves and healing the rift between you guys. And making a decision in love. A decision that's going to bring commitment with their soulmate. Told you guys. Headspace, when they think about you, they think about this connection. We get the same energy. They've been in hangman mode. They're finally seeing things for what they are. They've gotten a different perspective. You see, they were only seeing the world through the eyes of their programming before. But now they're seeing things from your point of view. And when they combine your point of view and their point of view, they've gotten inspiration. They're really understanding what's happening here. This is Pisces here with the Hangman. Contemplation, contemplation. So they've really sought enlightenment. They really did. They're really seeing things very differently. And because of how they're seeing things, they want to come forward to offer their love. I don't even know if they've ever offered their love to someone else before. Because I'm getting that this person has been closed off. Closed off from love. They see love as very risky, dangerous, stormy seas. Something that they can't control. And you see, once they can't control it, then you know it's dangerous. Yeah. But you know, the thought of having lost you, the thought of having lost the partner that they really, really wanted is what's driving them to come forward now. We have the 10 of Pentacles in reverse. So they think that they've lost you. But they're still going to try. Because you're worth the effort. They may have also lost money, maybe as part of their karma, for betraying you. But now they're making a decision. Their mind has been made up. This is the 2 of Swords reverse. Their mind has been made up that they're going to come towards you and offer you their cup of love, because they are not happy where they are. They aren't happy, they aren't abundant, they aren't prosperous. You hold the key to their abundance. Yeah. Two of Cups, they think that they've lost you. They really thought that they've lost you. Now, if it was that they're in another connection, know that this connection is over. And we got that here. We had Empress in reverse, Three of Wands in reverse. So if they were in another connection, this is over. If they had another soul contract, this is over. They are not leaving you. They're not walking away from your connection. They want to end all the conflict. They want to end any competition that existed between you guys. This is the Five of Wands. Five of Wands in reverse. So we have so many cards that talk about the third party being over. And balance and healing coming in. So this is what this person is focused on right now. Healing themselves, balancing themselves off, and then coming forward and healing this connection. And being just. What is this? Bringing justice. Starting anew. Laying a new foundation. That's what they're wishing for. Aquarius energy here. Alright, so join me in the extended, guys. And what I'm going to do there, I'm going to have a look at how they feel in their heart space, what they might be hiding. I'm going to get some 3D messages. I'm going to get some messages from their higher self. And then I'm going to look at future actions towards you by the end of the month. Okay, guys? Alright, take care. Bye.